problem you're gonna have is that you didn't buy more. Sound fair enough?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my thoughts and predictions on the highly anticipated SHLL merger. Now, the vote is set for Monday the 28th at 9:30 a.m., but keep in mind this is not the merger date. This is simply the shareholders voting date, and if passed, the merger will happen soon after. So before we get into it, if you guys don't mind just dropping a like and hitting subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel a lot, and thank you guys so much for your support. Definitely check out the links in the description. There's a free Discord server, a SpacTracker that'll help you track your next positions to get into after Hyliion, and some referral links to get some free stocks with Robinhood or Webull. Let's get into it. So I just want to preface this video by saying these are just my thoughts and how I think this will play out. I could be wrong, as these are just predictions and educated guesses, so please do your own research. It is awesome to watch everyone's videos and to see what the overall majority says and thinks. But at the end of the day, you need to come up with your own thoughts, price target, and game plan. So today we ended up in the green, which is very positive, and I think this is exactly what we needed, even if volume was quite low. It's starting to turn more bullish again, and this awesome Forbes article came out discussing how Tom Healy will be the youngest self-made billionaire, and I think this is just the positive catalyst we need right now. And I honestly think that Hyliion has been somewhat quiet on purpose, and maybe we will see some more news from them very soon and hopefully help this hype up even more, but that's just a thought. So I really like this part of the article where it says that Healy may not be as slick as Elon Musk or Nikola's disgraced former CEO Trevor Milton, but Healy appears to already have one up on both Tesla and Nikola when it comes to getting revolutionary tech onto the road. There are already 20 trucks operating with Hyliion's electric powertrains built via ventures with Dana Corp and Volvo. Tesla said this year it was delaying production of the Semi until 2021, and Nikola pretty much just sucks. So this is a really great piece in the article, and I think that a lot of people will like hearing this. So Thursday was a great opportunity for a lot of people to get in on this that initially missed getting in on Hyliion when it was at much lower prices. So I hope a lot of people capitalized on that. However, I think many people see red and get really scared to buy. But like I mentioned in yesterday's video, you gotta buy when everyone is fearful. That is when you're gonna make your most money, and you don't wanna be buying at 52-week highs. So if you bought yesterday, good job, and you're getting rewarded today already. So the vote is Monday, and it will pass for a few reasons. If you don't vote, I came to find out that it actually counts as in favor. Now, I'm not sure why FMCI didn't get this or have this set up, but that's how it's going to work for Hyliion. At least that's what I've heard. I still voted anyway, but I think this is the most anticipated merger to date, and I think everyone knows about it. Big YouTubers talk about it, the media is talking about it, and it's just very well known. So that's another reason I think it'll pass. So Monday the vote will pass. This will be our first catalyst, and I see this increasing our price up very nicely, at least back to our high 40s, low 50s range, and people will be really excited for that ticker to change and want to get in. So hopefully the Hyliion team will release something on Monday. Maybe Healy throws out like a personal message to everyone on Twitter to further promote this merger, and that could be potential catalyst number 2 for us. Now, I don't see the ticker changing on Tuesday. I actually see this taking place on Wednesday, most likely, or Thursday, but my bet is Wednesday. So for example, CCH, this is another SPAC that was a very low-key SPAC. They voted on 8/27, which was a Thursday. Then nothing happened Friday. The weekend, obviously, the markets closed, and then the ticker changed on Monday. Nikola voted on June 2nd, and the ticker changed on June 4th. So I really do think Wednesday is our best bet if we are trying to time when the ticker will actually change, but it could happen Wednesday or Thursday in my opinion. So on Tuesday, I actually do seeing it hitting its 52-week high and maybe even touching 60 in anticipation for that ticker change on Wednesday, most likely. That's what I can bank on unless more news from Hyliion comes out or some more catalysts. That's where I kind of see the price going. So everyone who owns shares or options will actually be notified of the ticker changing the night before. So for instance, Tuesday night, you'll be notified that the ticker will be changing on Wednesday, and it'll appear as a brand new IPO the next day under ticker symbol HYLN, and this will be catalyst number 3 that really takes us to the moon. A random side note that I wanted to throw in there, I do believe next Wednesday we will have more news on stimulus and proposals, so around that next Wednesday time, and we gotta hope this is good news. I was watching Meet Kevin's video, and I will throw a screenshot up right there, definitely go check it out, and he seemed pretty positive about this news coming out, so hopefully it's good news, and this just helps the stock market overall, and I think that would be another awesome positive for us. So obviously the ticker change is the biggest catalyst for SPACs, and this is because the deal is done and the big guys start buying in, and the volume goes absolutely through the roof. Retail investors see this on the trending or top movers page and buy in out of FOMO. So this just continues the run up of the price throughout the entire week. And I'm still sticking to my price target, but I will say minimum of 70 now. And it's always been around that 70 mark for me, even when Shell was at its 52-week high. Like I said, anything above that is a gift. And something to remember is that Nikola went from 35 to 90. And I know Nikola was kind of like that first big EV SPAC, but I really do think Hyliion can outperform this. My price target is conservative, but that's just how I like to play and think. And, I do think we do have a pretty good chance of getting over that 70 mark. So my game plan remains the same. I will sell my $50 call at around 70-ish, and then I will kind of let my $30 call ride out and see where the price goes. If it hits 80 plus, I'll sell that right away, and if it hangs around that 70 mark or starts to go below it, then I will sell it right away. Just remember to lock in your profits and don't get greedy. We've been, waiting for this for so long, and it's been a long ride. Just lock in your profits and get out. I'm pretty much ready to be done with this thing. Now, I will hold my call debit spread and sell that one last, and the reason for this is that price actually doesn't matter as long as it's above both strike prices at or near expiration. That's how you get max profits. But I won't be holding this till October 16th. I'll probably just hold it 2 to 3 days post-merger and then, sell it off. Now, keep in mind, for warrants, you need to have your buying power ready to go in your account when Hyliion calls to exercise them, and that'll likely be 20 days post-merger. So just remember that if you don't have the buying power ready to go and you're forced to exercise, you will actually be forced to sell all your warrants back to Hyliion for what I believe would be a penny each. So that's that. On to shares, I will keep those. However, if it goes 80 plus, I will probably trim my position a bit. I think taking profits in waves is actually the most beneficial way to lock in profits but still have some exposure to the upside gain. A bit of a side note here, I do think the hype around this merger will actually bring the entire SPAC sector up as well. Along with, if we get that positive stimulus news, that should play a pretty big role as well. One thing to remember is whatever the price is before the ticker changes is usually where the dust settles, from what I've seen in the past at least. So if your average cost is pretty high, let's say $50 plus, I would sell it off and consider rebuying when the dust settles again. And when I start seeing the sell-off take place, I will likely buy a put or a put debit spread and make some money on the way down, because the sell-off is inevitable, and it's for these reasons. The hype is over. Obviously, we're all talking about taking profits, which means everyone is, and large investors take profits as well, and that really controls the whole momentum of this thing. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned something about, when the ticker might change, or at least, having that buying power in your account for the warrants. Definitely drop your comment below on your price target and what you think will happen. I'm excited to hear from you guys. So I hope everything goes well. We definitely deserve it, and especially those of us who have been in the stock for like 3 months plus now, our time is finally here, and I think we're going to make some awesome profits. So please like the video, hit subscribe, get your free stocks in the description, and have a good one.
Stacking vertical, ooh, counting sideways, ooh, ain't by my cake, ooh, get out my